The pace truck lights will turn off here as they roll through. Caution laps are counting in this race. They are counting the caution laps. They also will count the caution laps and the super late models as well. They're side by side down the backstretch. Watch the pace that they set through turns 3 and 4. You see the start box coming out of turn 4 between the two white lines. Green flag in hand. Green flag is out. Corbin Thomas trying to work that outside line on Andy Soul. Andy Soul not having any of that as the Honey Badger chewing up the tires out there right now. Corbin Thomas trying to work that back bumper, but Andy Soul already on that pace once again, a point away. It's Andy Soul battle now back for second between Randy Marshall Jr. and Corbin Thomas. Here comes Zach Washington in that 92 car. It's Zach Washington up to 4th place. It's still your leader, Andy Soul. 2nd place, Corbin Thomas. 3rd place, Randy Marshall Jr. Corbin Thomas that time gets a huge run off of turn number 2. Going to try to fight back to the inside of Randy Marshall Jr. Randy Marshall Jr. clears him. Oh, Andy Beeman right there in the back bumper of Zach Washington battling for 4th. Andy Soul has the 20 car hooked up tonight at Evergreen Speedway. Your current leader. Almost halfway through this one for the West Coast Late Model Series. They roll through turn 3. Here comes Andy Beeman. Put lots of pressure on Zach Washington. Halfway by. This next time by, it's halfway point. For the West Coast Late Model Series, 50 laps to go for Andy Soul. Oh, a tight battle back there between Beeman and Washington. Keep your eye on that one. As Corbin Thomas now starting to slip back a little bit of that 19 car. Well, he's slipping back. The 25 of Marshall is starting to close in on Andy Soul. Beeman now looks to the inside of Zach Washington. Beeman and Washington side by side off of turn number 4. Battle for 4th place. As Andy Beeman now looks good. And into 4th place goes the 3 car of Andy Beeman. Officials keep an eye on the smoke coming out of the 34 car of Josh McKenzie. The fastest car on the track right now, the 3 car of Andy Beeman. He is setting some pace right now. The only car running in the 18.8s right now. Keep your eye on that 3 car of Andy Beeman. And mechanical black flag being given to the 34 car of Josh McKenzie. As it's Soul, Marshall, the battle back there for 3rd between Corbin Thomas and Zach Beeman as they battle once again. It's Thomas and Beeman. Here comes Beeman shooting the inside. Beeman, new third place driver. Andy Beeman in that 3 car. But Corbin Thomas doesn't give up easily as he gets a good run that time. Down the backstretch. They're still side by side. Through turns 3 and 4. What a battle back there right now for the third place between Beeman and Thomas. Thomas just pinches Beeman down on that white line. He can't get a good run, but he does kind of that Roger Drake move where he drifts up the track, gets that huge momentum off of turn 2, comes out. Oh, Beeman maybe pushes Corbin up a little too much that time as Thomas goes up and off the track that time down the backstretch. It's still Soul, Randy Marshall Jr., Corbin Thomas. And the 8 of Doug Boyer pulls it in. So the 8 car, Doug Boyer pulls it in. Tough break for him. The battle between Beeman and Thomas has gotten hotter and hotter. And here comes Zach Washington now. He wants to play in it. As Andy Soul has pulled his lead out to 2.5 seconds over Randy Marshall Jr. And Boyer pulls it back on the track in that 8 car. .67 laps down, 33 more to go in this one. Andy Soul, he's got a big lead right now over Randy Marshall Jr. Then you drop back to Andy Beeman, Corbin Thomas, Zach Washington. Washington now putting pressure on Corbin Thomas. Washington now shoots to the inside of Corbin Thomas, trying to set him up off of turn number 2. It's Thomas on the outside of Washington. Right there, about a car length between the two. Thomas is kind of stuck in that outside groove. That's where drivers like Washington trying to use that to their advantage to the inside. 70 laps down, 30 more to go. If Randy Marshall Jr. wants to make a move, he's got to go now. He's got to close a big, big gap. This, though, is where you got to question, did you use too much of your tires too early on in this one? Andy Soul has really pulled away. He's putting more space between him and Randy Marshall Jr. That 20 team has got that car hooked up right now. Doug Boyer pulls it back in once again, that 8 car. As Soul now getting into heavy lap traffic. 25 laps. Oh, caution is out. We got a couple cars out there. Peters, Huffines.